It's Christmas time in the city. And what better way to celebrate than by visiting the North Pole? But Ian, how can you visit the North Pole? You live in Colorado. Well, I'm glad you asked, good folks, because it just so happens that I live about 20 minutes away from the North Pole at Santa's Workshop, a Christmas-themed amusement park. Situated on the slopes of Pikes Peak, this classic park was opened on June 16, 1956. A large portion of the park was actually modeled after another Christmas-themed amusement park in Lake Placid, New York, and that park was designed by a former Disney artist. Family fun all around. And this brings me to a point I want to make. Don't expect Disneyland if you go to visit the North Pole. You're not going to get that level of enjoyment. Remember when you were a kid and you were out driving around with your mom and you would pass those beautiful golden arches? Mom, can we stop at McDonald's? You'd ask cautiously. And then she would speak the dreaded words, no, we have food at home. Yes, California has Disneyland, but we have the North Pole at home. And you know, sometimes that's not a bad thing. Sometimes eating food at home is a lot better than the amount of fat and salt you get from McDonald's. And sometimes the North Pole is a nice alternative to the level of serotonin that overloads your brain when you enter Disneyland. Moderation, folks. Rodney, you really gotta stop just walking in here. What do you want?
You said we were going to the North Pole today. I got all dressed up.
Oh yeah, I'll tell you what, why don't you go warm up the car, and I'll be out there in a few minutes.
Okay.
I'm not going with him. Okay, let's get back to the history of this place. Originally, there weren't any rides. There were just various forms of entertainment scattered throughout. There was a man named Rufus and his pet monkey. Rufus played a hurdy-gurdy while his monkey would tip his hat to accept tips. The money would then be donated to orphan children. That's pretty cool. There was a puppet show. Red Riding Hood and other storybook characters would walk around. And many wild animals would wander around the park. This included deer, goats, sheep, and ducks.
The North Pole? That was my first job. Well, I guess it wasn't technically a job. What do you call it again when you sneak into a place after they close and you're wearing a Santa Claus costume and you take a bunch of stuff and try and pawn it to pay for your... Yeah, that's a job.
The first ride arrived in 1958. It was called the Mine Ride, and it was literally just a cart that kids could sit in while a donkey would pull them around a track. In all honesty, I wish I could say that the rides today were a lot better than that, but they're really just run-of-the-mill carnival rides. You've got a tilt-a-whirl, a sky ride, a zip line, a twirly slide, and about 20 others. They're probably better suited for children, but they all spin in circles, so I always feel nauseous after riding them. I wish they would make a couple dark rides. Since the park is literally located on the side of a mountain, you'll get plenty of exercise climbing steep slopes to get to other activities. No, I'm serious. There are a couple hills there that feel like they're 90-degree angles. But it's not just rides. There's plenty of stuff to do. You can eat delicious hot dogs, check out some of the best toy shops around. The toy shops even carry Playmobil toys. That should tell you everything you need to know. There's even magic shows every now and then. One of the main attractions of the park is the literal North Pole, a pole in the middle of the village that stays frozen all year round. But overall, it's not about the toys or the rides or the food. It's about the experience. And between the location, the hand-painted buildings, and the friendly staff, you're bound to have a good time, even if you just decide to walk around and take it all in. The North Pole is open every year from mid-May all the way to Christmas Eve. You know, I've never thought about it before, but it would be pretty cool to spend Christmas Eve at the North Pole. Maybe I should go ask my mom if she'll take me. But anyways, have a good holiday season, and check back soon for more videos. See you guys.
You'll be here soon.